Well, hello there. I wanted to start off by saying that it is extremely selfish, and I find it extremely selfish and effed up that I was taught by my teachers to take out student loans, go to college, and get some bullshit ass liberal arts degree, and then go graduate and just be clueless and possibly not even get a decent job to pay off these student loans. I was basically better off getting breast implants and being a stripper. Um, so I learned something today that I thought I would share because I learned it at the age of 27. And I feel like I should have learned this at 17 before I graduated high school, as, just to have options in my head, like plan B, plan C, plan X, Y, whatever, just in case shit did not work out. Like, how life really is. Nothing really ever works out how you think it is. So I learned today that there is something called loan rehabilitation. And rehabilitation, if you know what that is, if you've ever been injured or something and you can't walk or your back hurts, you go through these steps to get better, have a better body, better mind. If you're an alcoholic or drug addict, whatever, rehab. Loan rehabilitation, which is a serious thing. So in order to be eligible for that, you basically have to already have your student loans in with a collection agency, which means you haven't paid, you haven't made any type of deferment or forbearance arrangements, and the student loan company sent over your case to a collections agency, which is scary as fuck. I'm thinking, when you think collection agency, you think like, okay, I took out a Victoria's Secret credit card or something and didn't pay it, and I was in collections messing up my credit. I also learned recently that having student loan debt is the same as owing on a mortgage, which is scary because do you own a house? But now you owe a mortgage because it's student loans, because that's what you were taught. But they didn't teach you how to get out of that shit. Anyway, so once your student loans are in collections because you didn't pay, there's this program called loan rehabilitation, and I wrote this down. You basically pay for 9 months, and like this is like I'm talking to. I mean, I don't really know how to handle this if you like have a job or a good job, but if you work off the books or something, or you don't have a job, this is perfect because you can be eligible for the least amount of payments, the least expensive, which is $5 a month. You pay once a month for 9 consecutive months. You cannot miss the payments, and it prevents you from having your wages garnished and money taken away from your taxes. And this is important because when your student loans are with a company already, like Sallie Mae or Great Lakes, you can call and get a forbearance, a deferment, whatever these words are. Google them, look them up, and you'll be good. You can get a low monthly payment, or you can qualify for zero payments for 36 months or less, or whatever the case is. But once your student loans are with a collection agency, you're not eligible for any of that, which is very scary. So this program is amazing because you pay these low monthly payments for a few consecutive months, and then your case is turned over to a company that allows you to apply for a deferment, which means zero payments or more low monthly payments. This is important because I'm pretty sure you're watching this and you did not know that shit. And I know somebody's going through this and is extremely frustrated. So yeah, I mean, we're sharing Netflix passwords and Hulu passwords, so we don't have to pay an extra $8 a month, and people are owing $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in student loans, and they're not even getting paid that much a year. So, I mean, stop teaching your kids to go to school and take out student loans. That's bullshit. It's fucked up to be taught to be in debt. Being in debt is stressful, and it's just stupid. It makes you look old. Stress makes you look old. Do you want to look like shit when you're in your 30s because you owe more money than what you make a year because that's what you were taught? I don't listen to people that give me advice about money. I just don't, because I look at their circumstances and what they're doing with their life, and if it's not where I want to be or what I want to do, I don't know why I didn't think of this when I was 17, because it would have saved me a lot of bullshit and headaches. But yeah, I found out one of my accounts was in collections. And I was like, what is collections? So now I'm in this accelerated rehabilitation program, which you pay twice in the month, and then you get a month reduced. So instead of 9 months, it's like 8 months. Anyway, I need rehab for all aspects of my life. Okay? So this has worked out. I hope this helped you. Loan rehabilitation. I suggest tomorrow you check out what's going on with your student loans. Stop telling your brother and little sister to go to college. It's fucked up. If you don't have a scholarship or if you can't afford it, I mean, I don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer. I don't know what anybody was thinking telling me to go to school. Anyone who's known me for 10 minutes knows that shit was not for me.